What's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you live on Twitch, and I've been forced pretty much to do the first-year player draft, as I can't just save and then even look at scouting or anything. So, unless I just want this episode to not save, or the previous one, I got to do the draft now. So we're going to start with the draft. We picked 4th overall, and I'd love to see the board, but we're just going to see the first 3 players. And it's Joel Lopez, starting pitcher off the board first. He's got a 4-pitch mix out of Cuba. Looks good, but MLB ETA is 2027 and beyond. I'm looking for guys that can help us out now, not guys that might be good in 4 or 5 years. Ernest Villasmil out of Venezuela is up next. Doesn't look great. I mean, limits home runs, throws gas. Not bad, but he's a 50 overall. Not great right now. And Leandro Moya, they got a catcher from Puerto Rico. He might be an average player, decent behind the plate, decent bat. Not a bad player, I suppose, but very far away. And here we are, up to draft. Not Miguel Cabrera, this is Michael. Michael Cabrera. Irvin Cosmo. Wow. That power and arm combo is tempting, but we have more than enough catchers, I would say. Clark Malone's going to be a control artist. Boring as they come. I'm not interested. I don't really have a big interest in acquiring starters. I just feel like we have a lot of good ones at this point. I'm going to go position by position. So I looked at Giancarlo Gonzalez. He looks better than what his overall potential says to me, but I'll hold off. I looked at some of these middle infielders. Jason Page out of Illinois is tempting. 75 potential. I'd like to get an 80 overall potential guy, or 80 grade potential with my first pick. But Page is really interesting. Has seriously good pop from both sides. Is a switch hitter, no less. Decent enough contact. Decent enough defensively. There's something there for sure. Anyone that I have a decent idea of? Orlando Buck. New Jersey switch hitter? Orlando Buck's interesting. Only 70 grade potential, so that could be like, a B, C for actual potential. I don't love that, but man, he looks really, really good. Very well-rounded. Might never be elite in any one area, but well above average in a lot of areas. I just don't know what's the order that these guys would go. I'm really not sure. I mean, Leland Thompson also looks very good. Outfielder isn't 5'3". Again, potential might not be elite, but it's close. He's got a cannon and crazy power. Leland Thompson looks extremely tempting. Like, he looks really, really, really good. It's funny that we just don't have him all the way. He might not be quite so good. And then Bruce Ruffing we looked at. 5-pitch mix. Elite strikeout guy. 70-70 for overall and potential. Hold on a second. Luis Guillen. Slider, 4-seam at 98. 94 cutter, 92 splitter. This dude throws gas with elite grades for stamina, hit per 9, K per 9, everything. And he's pretty well scouted. I think this is our guy, actually. I think it's Luis Guillen. Kind of came out of nowhere, but looks like a monster. From Panama. Yeah, we're going to take Luis Guillen at number 4. And then evaluate the hitters down the line. Orlando Buck went off the board, unfortunately. Orlando Buck went to the Mets. We'll check him out. Can always trade for him as well. It's not the end of the world. Jason Page went to the D-backs. Giancarlo Gonzalez, who we looked at, went to the Dodgers. And then I think it was really only Orlando Buck that we were super interested in, but I think we made the right move. We took what looks to be a future ace. Bruce Ruffing's still on the board, by the way. He went at 13 to the Angels. Man, he went off the board early. There is a Fred Krueger giving opposing hitters nightmares. We don't have him really scouted at all. Obviously, he looks unbelievable, but this might be a completely different player. Miguel Andino, Do we look at him? He looks really good. Yeah, Mitchell Hardy looks like a monster as well. We just don't have most of these guys scouted all the way. Or even close. I did a way better job last year actually scouting guys. This has been not so good. I think I might take Bruce Ruffing here. Because we just know he's going to be good. 5-pitch mix. 70-70 for overall and potential. Has a really good set of skills working for him. 2024 ETA. I think we're going to have a pretty good player there. I went back-to-back pitchers. We can always trade these guys. Can always make a move. Sick left fielder. Giancarlo Samuels. He's interesting. I mean, above average in a lot of areas. Does have a cannon of an arm. Excellent speed. Obviously, Freddie Flores looks unreal, but we have no scouting accuracy on him at all. Let's sort by accuracy for a second. Now, the pick really just has to be Giancarlo Samuels. Yeah, we're going to go with Giancarlo Samuels here. He is 22, but just looks really solid overall. Lower ETA, decent potential. From Mexico. Lefty bat, we could use those. Has a cannon. Looks like a good fielder. Excellent speed. So let's go ahead and go with Giancarlo Samuels. Didn't really get the bats that I wanted in this draft, unfortunately, but we loaded up on bats in the first draft. So I'm okay with the way this has gone. I'm going to go with Mitchell Hardy. You guys want the closer? We'll take a closer. This one throws absolute gas, though. Mitchell Hardy out of Ohio. We drafted a couple of Ohio guys last year, actually, too. All right. Fred Krueger still available. Everybody wants Fred Krueger. We have no accuracy on him. We'll take the chance here in round 5. There you go. Freddy Krueger. He might give me nightmares, actually. I mean, Michael McCollum, we have no accuracy on either. I'm going to take a chance on one of these guys. It's either Michael McCollum, who we have no accuracy on, but is a switch hitter, who could end up being awful. Same thing with Morris Rodriguez. Morris, I mean, it's hard to know if any of these guys are going to be even okay. I've got good middle infield depth. I'm going to go Michael McCallum. Michael McCallum out of Texas there. And that was our first year player draft. I don't even know if that went well. Potential-wise, it really didn't. But Luis Guillen is a blue chip prospect with elite K per 9 already. 86 potential is good. Hit per 9 is not amazing. He kind of looks like Huascar Ynoa on steroids. 90 mile per hour slider, 98 four seam already, 94 cutter, 92 split. Throws so hard, but K per 9 is also so high. And the break looks pretty good too at 81. Can't field, but could be a future ace type guy. Mad Dog, thanks for the prime sub. And Clinton, also thanks for the prime sub. Welcome back. Bruce Ruffing looks very similar to Guillen. Guillen's a 75 overall, by the way, which is already super high. Very similar, just doesn't quite have the same potential. And doesn't throw quite as hard. But good pitch mix. I could see him being a starter for us at some point. Maybe even a trade piece as well. Giancarlo Samuels ends up looking real bad. Real bad. Yeah, he looks horrible. He looks just viciously bad. Mitchell Hardy, the closer. We know throws gas. Only C potential, unfortunately, which could go up. That's a thing. But, yeah, I mean, he could be someone that ends up playing for us. He's only 19. Freddy Krueger is a 70. With great stamina. Per 9s are in a pretty bad spot. Potential's not in a great spot either. And then we have Michael McCallum, who actually has elite contact already. But, I mean, very, very bad everything else and potential. Rapid Raven, thanks for the prime sub. And always the worst part, let's see some of the players we missed out on. Jason Page. Jason Page looks sick. Like, contact's not there, but he's a switch hitter with great power at second base. Only 81 potential. You'd like potential like 85 plus, I would say. Like, in the 90s if you can, but you also want a decent overall so that those guys end up getting to the league. Jameson Williams, Alabama receiver. Looks a little different. I mean, a lot of high potential players here for the Giants, but I don't know that I would call this a great draft because these are all players in the low to mid 50s. Like, when are you ever going to see them be good? Like, do I really want a 50 overall with 93 potential? Maybe he'll be good in 2027 or 8. You can call him up. Like, that's a long-term play that I'm not really about. Joaquin Cabrera. Do we even look at this guy? 90 potential, elite contact hitter already for a prospect. No power, but he could come up sooner rather than later. Horrible in the field, too. I don't know. That's kind of a weird one. Leland Thompson. So we really considered this guy. Only 73 potential. Not really mad about missing on him. Switch hitting shortstop. Already pretty good. His potential is not anything crazy, 78. This is a player we could end up making a move for. I mean, I like the look of him. Pretty well-rounded. I don't know where he would play in our system. We have great middle infield prospects, but he looks good. Potential is not amazing, but he's already 75 overall. And there's Luis Guillen. So who would you guys prefer? Luis Guillen, 86 potential, who's a 75 overall. Starting pitcher, throws gas, or Orlando Buck, 75 overall as well, right? Yep, 75 overall as well with 78 potential, but is a hitter. Switch hitting shortstop, 19 years old. Guillen is 21. I don't know, it's an interesting conversation. Christian Hernandez just continues to hit. Carlos Salazar continues to crush. Goodness, Carlos Salazar is playing up to a call-up. I think we let him get better. He had a bit of a growth spurt. He's 5'9". Now look at the contact boost. +6 against lefties. Power's getting a bit of a boost as well. I mean, he's gonna end up being a monster. What about Frank Reedy? How you doing, Frank? 273. He's getting better, but he's no Carlos Salazar. Carlos Salazar's crushing. Pretty awful defensively. Might end up playing infield for us. Second base probably is his spot. He's got a noodle. Is bad defensively. Is fast enough, though. Good steal. Carlos Salazar is playing so well. We're going to see just how well he's doing. We're going to go to AAA and play a game or two with Carlos Salazar. I mean, he's raking. Let's see it in real action. Player lock, Carlos Salazar. Hitting 347. He's playing first base. He's had a bit of a growth spurt. Was 5'7". Is now a 5'9". Giant now. I mean, he is only like 18. The fact that he's playing first base is so ridiculous. But that's just where he fits with the team. Here is Carlos Salazar up at the plate. Switch hitter. I mean, he's an awesome prospect. Okay, I did not expect 98 there. Ooh, strike 3. That's crazy. When you can go 97, 97, like 98, and then go with an 83 mile per hour changeup, that's disgusting. I mean, that was like basically unhittable, dude. That's a nasty, nasty pitch. Roansy Contreras on the mound, by the way, continues to get shelled. Ground ball at Salazar. He's not good, but he stays with it and gets the out. Yeah, he's not a Gold Glover. Probably never will be. But he can hit, even though we didn't see it in the first AB. That pitcher was nuts. It's amazing Salazar is hitting it all. I mean, the guys that got down here in the minors are better than what we're facing at the major league level. This is insane. And that one is actually hit pretty well out to left, right at the left fielder. These pitchers are disgusting. That sinker was down and in, on the black. Insane pitch. Salazar 0 for 2. Kind of a rarity with how good he's hitting. How well he's hitting down here. 2-0, though. We might get a pitch. Salazar! Base hit right back up the middle. And he's aboard for the first time. Stay hot. Carlos Salazar, first hit of the ball game here in the 5th. And as I mentioned, he is a threat to go. Got a sinker on the outside part of the plate. Just drove it right back up the middle. Didn't really go with the pitch, but did what he needed to do. And here is Frank Reedy. Dude, Taylor Clark has 98 since when? Does Taylor Clark actually throw this hard? I thought he had like 94. Jesus Christ. This is AAA. This is AAA. Salazar's first year in the minors. And, I mean, he had to start at AAA. He almost made the team. 3-2 count. Frank Reedy on deck. I do want to get some Frank Reedy action in this episode as well. Salazar going right with the pitch, right back up the middle. This is a professional hitter, man. He's going to be up at the major league level in no time. And I know you guys are excited for Carlos Salazar. Don't see his name a lot in the comments section, but this is the future of the Pirates. Oh, Salazar. That one was ripped. We don't get an exit velo on that swing, unfortunately. Ball 4. Not even close. Salazar didn't even think about it. Great take from a professional hitter. And the manager wants Carlo to steal. And Carlo takes off. Here's the throw. Salazar in there underneath the tag. 12th stolen base of the year for Carlos Salazar. And man, what I'm wondering is how do you hook slide on player lock here? Base hit. Rip past the first baseman. Salazar's on again. First hit of the game for him. He struck out last time. Had to come back with a base knock. All singles, by the way. But this one hit especially hard. Oh, Salazar. This one might be destined for extra bases. Nope. It's going to be another single. I thought that one might have been hit harder to the gap. But just another single for Carlo. I guess he's a singles machine. He will get another AB here. Bottom 9, 2 for 3. And with a chance to try to get us back in this game. Chat talking trash about Carlo's power. This one's going to bounce off the wall. One run's going to try and score. Carlo pushing for third. And he gets gunned to third when there's no reason to push for 3. We're down 8-2. We weren't going to win anyway. That's the final. Dude, we had to try and push it. We actually didn't. There was no reason to, but good rip. All right, runner on second. 1 out. For Salazar, he got a pitch to hit right down the middle and just didn't hit it well enough. That one's going to hang up for a minute. That's a mistake, and he just did not take advantage. And man, he's got a healthy beard for an 18-year-old. And he's back in left. Maybe a more natural position for him. Oh, that's not anything. Where's this going? Oh, Salazar makes a play at the wall. Man, I don't know the controls down here for player lock at all. Gosh. Salazar can't catch a break here. This one goes deep to left. Fly out to the track. Oh, tough game. We're into extra innings. And we're looking for an answer. Salazar ground ball. Shortstop's going to make this play. That's a good pitch to swing at. Good timing. Salazar just hit it right at the shortstop. And I think we won, though. Yep, 3-2. Cole Tucker homered. Not the best game for Carlos Salazar. But I'm not done. We're going to keep using Carlo. That one's crushed, actually. Or is it? Nope. Just can't really get a good piece of it. Started out so hot, and we're facing a lefty, but just can't get the results right now. If this is hit on a line, we might have a play at the plate. I'm throwing through with Salazar. It's going to be a ground ball. We're just going to have to hit the cut on this one. Oh, they might have a play at 3. You got to get him. You're out by a mile. Doesn't count as an assist, but Salazar got things going there. And he's 0 for 3 against a lefty. This is a huge spot. Huge spot. 2-2 game. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Come on, Carlo. Hitting .333 with runners in scoring position. Actually worse than his season average. Even after going 0 for 3 today. He's due. That's not going to do the job. It's another fly out. Oh, man. Carlo. Going ice cold. Nice play by Salazar. Dude, he doesn't look so bad out there defensively in the outfield. Oh, that one's ripped. This one finally gets through. And this one actually might go to the wall. Reedy's got good speed. We're going to hold up at 2, though. It's a double. And we probably could have got 3. Little did we know that throw was going to be awful. But finally, a good rip. Frank Reedy's 17th double of the year. Get over him. Get over him. There we go, Frank. Be late, be great. Not getting it right. There we go. And, of course, you know we're stealing. Oh, Henry Davis at the plate? It's a no-brainer. He's so bad. Salazar going to advance. Let's go. Base hit Frank Reedy. Going to be bases juiced. Big spot for Henry Davis. Frank Reedy just staying with it. 97-mile-per-hour fastball straight down. Good rip. Henry Davis is up. Starting to get it going a little bit. Doubled in the first. Henry Davis, please. He's been so bad. Henry, please. 3-1. Either walk or smash it. Ground ball at first. There's on his second one. Double play. But guys, that's going to do it for this video. Showed off some of the top prospects, and I think it was worth it to do the draft. Luis Guillen is our top guy. 86 potential. 75 overall. And could end up being at the major league level before long. If you compare him to some of our top pitchers already, he would be the 4th highest pitcher on the team. What does that mean to me? He might be up sooner rather than later. Of course, it will take a full year for him to even show up. He will not be in the minors for the rest of this season. But next season, he might start at the major league level. Although, probably not. But that will do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.